really happy that you're here. Like I was telling you earlier when we were talking, this is probably one of my biggest interviews so far. I'm really excited that you're here today. So we're here debuting.
Well, the first single is called Painkiller. I recorded this song with Deja, who's one of the biggest producers right now. He's did a lot of Justin Timberlake's record and Nelly Furtado with Timbaland. And The Clutch, who wrote, Icebox and a lot of stuff for Sierra, Like a Boy, like all that stuff. So it's just really, really a great experience to work with people like that that I love so much. And the song came out great. So yeah, it's called Painkiller.
Okay. Do you want us to debut it right now, or do you want to wait for a couple more questions? It's up to you.
You can do whatever you want to.
Okay, let's go ahead and debut then. Painkiller with Nikki Flores and featuring Youngberg.
Featuring Youngberg.
Enjoy, guys. Hey everybody, and we're back here with Nikki Flores.
Hey.
So, I love the song. Love it.
Thank you.
For a bit there, you sound like Christina Aguilera, which is awesome, because I admire Christina Aguilera a lot.
Aww.
And that's good that, your vocals are really, really good.
Thank you so much.
You've come a long way to get where you are, right?
Yeah, definitely. I've been signed with Sony for almost 4 years.
Wow.
So,
and just now your album's coming out.
Yeah, we went through tons of, trials and tribulations, and we're just, I think I finally found my sound and, what I want to portray and who I want to be, as an artist, and so I'm in a good place right now.
Great, that's awesome. So let's go ahead and start off with the questions I have for you.
Okay.
And one of them is, where are you from, or where were you born?
Okay.
Were you here in IE?
I've lived in Fontana my entire life.
Wow.
Like, I'm still there, and I drive to LA almost every day. And it's
really?
horrible, but yeah, I've lived there my entire life, and I have a lot of family out here, so it just keeps me grounded.
So no plans of moving out to LA?
Well, yeah, the drive is getting a little, to be a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But so hopefully I can get.
When you start falling asleep on the 10, then we're gonna have a problem.
It's horrible. But I'm hoping within the next year or so to get a place closer, so that I can commute a little better.
Well, that's good. I can't leave home yet. I'm still in college, so I kind of I need all the free rent I can get. How old were you when you started singing, and what sparked your interest?
I was about 8 years old when I started, taking my whole passion seriously, and I started doing shows and just little talent shows and like fairs and things like that, and eventually met 2 managers who were judges at one of the shows that I was doing, and they, introduced me to a scout at Sony, and he ended up flying me out to New York to meet with Don Yanger, who was the president of Sony at the time.
Wow.
And I had a meeting with them, and I just sat, on a piano and just played like 15 songs that I had been writing, and like he ended up loving it, and he was like, "It's gonna work out here at Epic. We want you to be one of our artists." So
wow.
It was really cool.
That's really good. That is really good. I can't sing. I only sing in the shower and in the car when I'm by myself, so nobody hears me.
Oh my god.
Did you finish high school?
I did. I got my diploma. I graduated a year early through independent study. So yeah, I did public school up until my freshman year of high school.
Okay. And did your parents? Because I know my parents are big on me going to college. How do your parents feel that are you pursuing going to college, or are your parents okay with it? I definitely
want to. Like right now, I definitely don't have time with what I'm doing. I'm in the studio. I'm doing meetings all the time, and getting ready to go on tour and stuff. So but I definitely want to try college. Like I feel like I definitely missed out on my social experience as far as.
You haven't so far. Wait till I complain about it.
I feel like I just missed out on the whole school experience. So I feel like it would be awesome for me to go back and try college and see what it's like.
Casa San Bernardino is a pretty good school, so you should try us. I'm just kidding. I'm promoting us.
It is close.
So your parents are okay with you not going to school right now? They're supporting you 100%?
Yeah, my parents are totally supportive. Like I wouldn't be, where I'm at without them at all. Like they love me for, what I've chosen to do, and they've made so many sacrifices for, what I've chosen to be, and I love them for that. They're great.
That's really nice. Yeah. Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, my dad's sitting over here.
Your dad and your mom met at Battle of the Bands. I thought that was so interesting. I was like, I think that's where you got your whole singing thing from, but I thought that was really interesting.
It's really funny. I don't even know the whole story. I probably don't want to know the whole story, but they met in a Battle of the Bands because my mom, supposedly needed to borrow some of my dad's equipment, quote unquote. So that's how that happened.
And that's how you started. That's where your interest came out.
I guess
so. I got this quote from your bio, and I thought it was really interesting. It says, "When Nikki Flores wrote It's Okay, the closing song on her debut album, This Girl, she was, in her own words, going through a point in my life where I was confused and didn't really know who I was." How did you feel around that time? You were 12, by the way.
Yeah, I was 12 years old. I feel like a lot of this business, like, kind of forces you to grow up really fast. And being 12 years old and being put in situations where I was, you know, making life-changing decisions on what my career was going to be and, you know, who I wanted to become as a person and, you know, just really trying to grow up and come into my own, like, I was really confused because I'm just, you know, I'm a little girl trying to figure out who I am, you know, and trying to figure out what I'm about and what I want to do. And I think it just kind of threw me for a loop for a second, and, you know, I went into this point where I was just writing and writing and writing and writing, and It's Okay is one of the first songs that I wrote, which, along with another song called Cry, were, you know, a couple of songs that eventually sealed the deal at Sony for me when I played them. So, yeah, it was just a point where I just needed to figure out what was going on in my life.
Well, not that many girls at the age of 12 think about stuff like that. I remember when I was all like, how did that boy across the street? You want to go out with me? No, so, but that's really good. I mean, you already, look at you now. I mean, you, with the wishes you had, you come far. So while we're at that, I'm going to go ahead and play This Girl. Can you tell us a little bit about that song?
Yeah,
how you wrote it? What happened?
This Girl was one of the first songs that I wrote when I had gotten my deal at Sony with Evan Rogers and Carl Sturken, who are great. They just did Rihanna's next single, Shut Up and Drive. And they're awesome, and it's kind of along the same lines as It's Okay, just being like, you know, this girl's seen a lot of pain, but she's going to smile again. And it's an inspirational song, and it, you know, I listen to it when I'm having a bad day and stuff, and I hope it can help other people the way it did me.
Okay, well, here is This Girl, guys, by Nikki Flores. Enjoy.